Hello everybody. Today's reading is for August 30th. Hello everybody. Today's reading is for Thursday, August 30th. Hard to believe we're getting to the end of the month already, and it's not even August yet. Hello. Today's reading is for Thursday, July 30th. It's hard to believe we're getting to the end of the month already. I thought we could use a couple decks, so we'll see what happens. I was working in my garden this morning, so I thought I would get out the Herbal Tarot and the Magic of Flowers Oracle. So let's see what today has in store. Okay, so our first tarot card is, Lady Slipper, Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is someone who is very methodical, someone who is quick of mind, who is good at logic, who is quick to swipe through any crap that anyone gives them. They can kind of pick it apart. So the only problem with the Queen of Swords is that she is a little too methodical, too logical. She has that quality of the air suits, which is very much wrapped up in the mind, whereas she doesn't always show heart, and that's kind of the problem. People may say she has a chip on her shoulder, or that she's mean, but it's not really those things. It's just that she's very much cut and dry. This is how I think, this is what I do. So generally with the Queen of Swords, it is a day to transform. She's known as the Butterfly Queen. You can kind of see on this crown it kind of seems like a butterfly here, but on the Rider-Waite-Smith deck you do have a butterfly on her throne. So the idea is that she needs to transform. She needs to stop being so stoic, so heartless, and she needs to open up her heart so that she can be empathetic, be loving, and be a queen who rules also from the heart and not only from the mind, though the mind of course is very important. So, in this deck, it is associated with Lady Slipper. So let us see what the author says about it in the little white book here. So the Queen of Swords is associated with the Lady Slipper. It says Lady Slipper is a nervine, tonic for hysteria, pain, all nervous afflictions, and premenstrual syndrome. Divatory meaning a serious woman over 35 who is unswervingly faithful to her goals, quite often at all costs. On the more positive side, she is eminently capable of holding executive positions. So that's something we've kind of touched on already. She is very, very motivated, driven, ruled by the mind, but not always by the heart. So today's the day to open up your heart, and whatever preconceived notions that you have in your mind, whatever chip on the shoulder that you have, shrug that, let that go, let it remain in your mind, acknowledge that it's there, but don't always do everything from that perspective, because that gives you a very dry, just kind of clinical, stoic, not always the most pleasant to be around attitude. So let's see what the Magic of Flowers Oracle has to say to us today. The garden is looking so pretty, oh my god. It is so just overgrown in a good way. My asters are coming in, my straw flowers are getting really beautiful. Everything is just really like bursting to life. It's really amazing. Some things are winding down, but a lot of things are thriving. So let's see what the Magic of Flowers deck has to say to us today. Okay. Oop. Okay. So, to complement our Queen of Swords, we have the Bleeding Heart. How ironic. What a funny thing. So, Bleeding Heart. This has all to do with opening up your heart chakra and letting your heart bleed. Letting your heart bleed is sometimes a good thing, figuratively, of course, but you have to let yourself experience those emotions. Sometimes you really just have to go through it. You know what I mean? You just have to be like, today's the day, I gotta feel the feels, I gotta, acknowledge the thing. we're all so quick about, like, you know, shutting up our heart and just saying that's something to deal with later. I'm not going to acknowledge that. Not that we're all like that, but a lot of people do that, and I certainly do that, and I'm sure you do too. So sometimes it's nice to cry, it's nice to open up your heart, it's nice to just, like, feel in contact with your emotions, because there's so much going on in the world right now, and if you don't get in touch with you, then it's just going to make it harder for yourself. So let's see what Tess Whitehurst, who created this deck, has to say about the bleeding heart. Okay, bleeding heart. Heal the heart. Very appropriate. Bleeding heart's magical specialties: beauty and pain, emotional availability, healing depression, and attracting love. Whether or not you consciously realize that somewhere deep within your heart, the wheel of energy and physical pain region located at the center of your sternum, there is a pain in the form of grief or heartbreak that is crying out to be healed. This is never something to lament or worry about. In fact, it is the intrinsic quality of human condition. We are infinite beings having a temporary experience with an illusion of time. As such, we experience loss along the way. Our sensitive openness causes us to grieve not only for ourselves, but also for other suffering beings within the interconnected whole. How beautiful a statement, especially right now. I know our hearts are going out to people who are getting sick, people who are fighting oppression. It's just really, really kind of a heavy time. So, yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful card, and it, as I said, it complements the Queen of Swords so lovely. So lovingly. I think this is a gorgeous reading. So I hope you all take something away from this today. Open your heart. Be kind to your fellow humans. Wear a mask. Take care of each other. So I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you joining me. Please like, please subscribe. I really enjoy doing these, and I hope that I can connect with more of you. And so thanks for joining me in my little world, and I'll talk to you all later. Mwah!